So today we're out on the Super Adventure S. Orwell Motorcycles will lent it to me for a couple of hours, so I'm just going to take it for a little spin, see what it's like. I'm going to go down the dual carriageway first. I'm going to try this adaptive cruise control out. Then we'll go through some back roads, take it for a little spin through there. Then we'll stop and have a little walk around it, talk a bit about the bike. Yeah, and then head back to Orwell's. So I'll see you in a bit. Well, hello, welcome back. Take this for a little spin. Now I'm just going to go down the dual carriageway. I'll try this adaptive cruise control out. Everyone's been going on about. I'll see what that's like. So this has got electric everything on it. And everything you can think of, this has got it. See what this is like. I'm looking forward to riding this. So I've never rid a Super Adventure before, so apart from the little 890 I rid a few weeks ago, but I never rid a Super Adventure, so I can't compare it to the old one. But I'm just going to ride it to see what I think of the bike, really. And I'm sort of going to compare it a bit to my Super Duke GT that I've got. For the people that don't know, I've got a 2020 Super Duke GT. I really like it. It's a great bike. So I'm just going to compare it to that a little bit as well. But we'll see. Let's see if I can get to the front of the traffic here. I'll be sitting in a queue of traffic. We'll try this cruise control out, well, adaptive cruise control it's actually called. Clutch is nice on it, it's really light clutch. So straight away you can notice the suspension is quite soft as such. That's in the street setting, but in the street setting that feels quite soft compared to my Super Duke GT. So it's a bit softer on this in the street mode compared to that. It feels nice though. Feels like it's just got a little bit more comfort there. Obviously we can we'll put it into into sport later. Let's see what that's like. Like I say, this has got a setting for everything. So get it how you like it. Try this cruise control out then. Alright, here we go. I've got to set it to 75 for that. I ain't got my hand on the throttle or nothing at the moment, it's just doing it itself. Look, I've got it set of very far away, so it's keep me a good distance away from the van that's in front of me, pickup truck thing. I've set it at 75, but keeping me at 68. Look. So if that speeds up, I'll speed up. If that slows down, I'll slow down. But that's keep me a very safe distance. But you can alter that. You can So instead of it being very far, it could just be far, it could be, you know, close, you know, wherever way you want to do it. It's got all different settings, so that now it's just suddenly speeded up because he's just moved out of the way. I didn't do that. So now we go up to 75 now, look, 74, 75. So he's now pulling in front there. I'm not touching it. That should slow me down now, which it has. It's now slowing me down. That is pretty good. Works well. So I won't touch it. I'll speed up now. You watch it. I'll suddenly speed up. There you go. Yeah, it works alright. Let's slow it down a bit really. So we can just, that's quite good as well, because you got the plus here and a minus the other side of the handlebar, so you can easily adjust it when you're riding. So that's really good, that. Let me just bring it right down now. That will slow me down now. I'll set it to 66 for now. But yeah, it works. We'll turn it off. That's enough of that. Yeah, it's quite good. But I say it would be good for long journeys and that, you know, if you're doing a big tour and you're sitting on a dual carriageway for hours. If you put that on, at least you've got to sit there, you can relax your hand, you know, be a bit more relaxing for your ride really. But we'll go through some of the settings on this in a little while. That's just got loads on here, everything. It's got that 6-axis IMU on this, so everything likes adjust. You know, you got the, well, for your like ABS and that, so that's all lean sensitive and that, and for your traction control and stuff. So if you're leant right over, I'll give you more traction control, and as you gradually come up, that'll give you less. You know, so it's just, everything's just that little bit better. It's all clever stuff now. It'd be nice to get this through some back roads really, so how this handle. That's really nice at the moment on the dual carriageway in this street setting I've got it in. You know, for the suspension. I've got it in street for the throttle as well, the throttle response. On the dual carriageway here, it ride nice, like I say, taking the bumps well and that. But we'll see what it's like around the back roads. Alright, so I've just put the suspension into auto mode, so I'm just going to give that a go. So that's a new thing, because basically it just changes to how you're riding. So if you're riding quite sort of aggressively, opening the throttle up quite a lot, you know, higher speeds, then it stiffens the suspension basically. And if you slow down, you come down into a 30, into a town, you're going slower, less throttle, then it softens the suspension. So, well, that's what I'm supposed to do anyway. So I'll just put that on. I'm just going to give that a go, see what that's like. See how good that is. These engines and these are just brilliant. These 1290 engines, they're so smooth and powerful, really good fueling. Definitely one of the best engines around. So it's the same engine as what's in my Super Duke GT basically, but this has got 160 brake horsepower and 138 Newton meters of torque, where my Super Duke's got 175 brake horsepower, but I'm not quite sure what torque it's got, but I think this has got a little bit more torque than my GT. But it's 160 brake, that's way more than you need for the road anyway. It's got plenty. I probably wouldn't even notice the difference between this one and mine, to be honest, that extra 15 brake. So yeah, it's definitely got more than enough power. And on this obviously it's got Brembo brakes as well, so you know you got like the best brakes in the market. they're going to be brilliant, so you ain't got to worry about them. But yeah, this has got, like I say, electric everything on it. It's just amazing what, you know, you get ready. This is a 14,995 at start off at, and you do get all the adaptive cruise control and everything with that, the radar for that price. But there is other packages that you can buy. Basically, if you want the quick shifter and a down blipper, you got to pay for that. You know, and everything else ready is a hill assist, and there's loads of other stuff. There is a pack you can buy, and you know, you can get it all in one, and you get it a bit cheaper. But it depends what you want, really, if you want all that or not. But yeah, it rode really nice actually at the moment. You actually sit really low, and the bike actually sort of sit quite in it, you know. My GT, you're sitting up higher on it, it seems like, and the pegs on this are further forward as well. They're definitely, you know, sitting down more on it. That's nice though. And the screen on this is adjustable as well. Just turn that there, look. So you can just have it up and down wherever you want it. So that's quite good. That's quite easy to change, not too bad. Just leave it in the up position. Let's see what it's like around here, around the back roads. Got some 60s up here to go through, so that looks a really big bike, you know. You think, oh god, when you get on it, it's going to be, you know, handle rubbish and that, feel heavy, but it don't at all. It's very light. So a lot of that is probably to do with the, so it's got like a bladder tank now, they call it. So you got a fuel tank this side and one this side, and a littler one in the middle at the top. So basically the weight is a lot lower in the bike, so it sort of keeps the bike well balanced. It just feels really light. It's not top heavy, so that's probably most of it, why it feels like that. And I have changed the steering angle and stuff as well from the older model, but like I said, I've never ridden the older model, so I can't compare that. But this ride's really nice, so easy to turn and light, flickable. It's about 220 kilograms dry weight, KTM say, so I think what we'll do, we might try the sport setting for the throttle control actually. Let's have a look. So get a bit more response on the throttle. Alright, if I can work out how to do this. Rider mode, here we go. Rain, rally, straight, sport. Let's try that. Close the throttle. This definitely feels better now that's in sport. Just a little twist and that go, you know. So the seat on this is really nice, really soft, comfortable. I reckon it'll be fine on this. Sit on this all day, no problems. And you're in a total upright position as well, so you're not leaning over at all really on it. That's, you know, perfect for touring and that. The switch gear on this is really nice as well. It looks real quality, a lot better than my Super Duke GT switch gear. It looks a lot more modern than that. Look really good. I like it. It all illuminates as well. And the screen on this is really nice. 7-inch TFT screen on it. It's really clear, good quality screen. The quick shift is really nice on this, really smooth. It's actually smoother than my Super Duke GT. They've actually improved that. So it's a little bit clunky on the GT, I think. It's still good, but this is really smooth, a lot easier. Yeah, down blipper's nice and all. Yeah, down blip is really nice. That's a lot smoother than my GT one as well. So the GT one's good, but this is definitely better. They've definitely improved that. Now, just riding that back air through the back roads, let's say it is really light. If anything, to be honest, I reckon it's actually turn quicker and easier than my GT. Which is surprising. But the GT handles lovely though. Yeah, that sport setting's better for the throttle. The street one, it's a little bit sort of, ain't really got a lot there really. The sport one's nice, and it's still very controllable. It's not snatchy or nothing in sport, but you just got that power there when you want it, you know. With the street, it's a little bit lagging really. It's lacking a bit of response. But it depends on how you want to ride it, you know. But that's the good thing about this bike, you see. Everything is adjustable on it. You know, you can set it how you want it, you know. So if you want to go for a bit of a, you know, spin around the back roads and give it some, put it in sport and stiffen it all up and stuff. Or if you're going touring, put it in comfort and put the throttle in street, so it's a lot easier, you know. It's just, you've got every situation really on this. It's just effortless when you turn this. It's amazing. Like I say, it must be down to these fuel tanks, just so that weight's really low on the bike, you know. Right, so this is the 2021 Super Adventure S. Just have a little walk around it. Have a little, what do you think of it, you know? Put in the comments, you know, what do you think of the styling and that, and do you think it looks nice? I don't think it's a bad looking bike really for an adventure bike. I like these colours. They do like a, you know, mainly black one as well, but I think this is the best looking one myself. So it's $14,995 at start from, and then you can add, you know, all your extras on and that, tech pack and quick shifter and stuff like that. So it just goes up from there. So it depends on what extras you want. Like I say, this is a 160 brake horsepower. And it's got 138 newton meters of torque. So it's got more than enough. And you can see down here, we've got Brembo brakes. So you know they're brilliant. Just, you know, you can't get much better than Brembo, so you're all right there. You've got your WP Apex suspension, which is semi-active, so it adjusts all the time when you're riding it, and obviously you can adjust it however you like it. It's got auto mode and sport mode and comfort mode, and it's got everything you ever want. Another good thing here, what they've done on this new model, hopefully you can see that, they've got twin radiators now to help with the cooling of the bike. So it's got one radiator per cylinder now, and obviously it's now opened up a space in the middle there, so basically all the air can get onto the engine and help cool it as well. And the radiators blow all the hot air out through the side here now, look, so it keeps it away from the rider, because that's the only trouble with these big 1290 engines, they get really hot. But like now you shouldn't have that problem. That's been fine today, but obviously it's quite a cold day, so it's starting to warm up now, the sun's out, but so I reckon that'll make a big difference. Right, for the seating position on here, you can see it's got two adjustments you can adjust the height of the seat here. It's on the lower setting at the moment, so, and obviously you can put it up to there, so it makes a big difference. And there's 11 different seats as well that you can buy for it. Right, it has a nice little storage compartment. It's quite handy. It's a decent size as well. So that's got a little charging point in there as well. So that's quite nice. Yeah, and like I said earlier, the screen is fully adjustable, so you can just get it exactly how you like it as well. So I'd say everything's adjustable on this bike. It's really good. Right, so I'll go through some of the suspension settings and what it's got basically. Go into suspension mode. Then you've got auto settings, sport setting, street setting, comfort setting, off-road setting and advanced setting. So you got everything in there you need, and it's got a preload adjuster on here as well, which you can adjust yourself. So you can set that to how you like. We'll go back there. So basically you can just keep going up in 10% increments. So obviously the higher you have it, the more the bike's going to turn. It'll turn more easy, and the lower you have it, the more effort it'll be to make the bike turn. So you can just set it to how you like the feel of it basically. It's really good. It's amazing the stuff that it's got on it. Let's go back. I'll just leave it into standard for now, which is 50% standard is. Alright, so then you've got anti-dive on this as well. So you can set that so basically when you're braking, the bike won't dive so much on the front end. If that's something you like to have on, you can. That's there. It might be good for a passenger and that, so they don't keep smacking their head onto your crash helmet. But yeah, other than that, it might not be something you'd ever use, but it's on here. But I think you'll find that is only if you have the tech pack and that, some of this. So it depends on what stuff you want. You'll have to speak to KTM when you order the bike, you know, what sort of bits you want, if that's worth you having the tech pack or not. But I'd recommend definitely having the quick shifter and down blipper, because they're good. So go back here. If we can go back into the, we've got the settings here for the rider mode. So you've got sport setting. So this is basically your throttle control, you know. So you can have it in sport, rain, off-road, rally, street. So I've just been riding it in sport. To be honest, sport's quite nice. You've got enough throttle response there, but it's still controllable. That's really nice. I'd recommend that. So that's just a little view. There's loads of other stuff on here that does, you know, it does loads of stuff, but obviously, you know, I haven't got all day. I've only got a couple of hours on the bike, so that's a little bit of a look into it a bit. Well, I've done quite a few miles on it now, and I really like it. It's a nice bike. It's great. I find the sport settings are the best for the suspension and for the throttle control. For me, they work just nice, you know. The suspension's just nice there, and it ain't sort of too soft and wally or nothing. Handles well, but it's still comfortable. And the sport setting for the throttle is really good, because you got instant sort of power there if you want it, but it's still very controllable. It's not snatchy or nothing. It's lovely, really good. So yeah, if that's something you think about buying, then take one out, you know, see what you think. It's definitely worth it. I think they're really good bikes, and best thing to do really is call Orwell Motorcycles, because obviously they've got a few in stock at the moment, and if you'd like to buy one of them, they'll do a good deal on one. The link's in the description for them, the website and the phone number. And if you like this video, then please give us a thumbs up, and that'd be great. And if you're new to the channel, if you'd like to hit that subscribe button, that'd be great. And I'll see you on the next one.